Not so long ago, I was on a call with Ali Mason, and we were talking about creating a winning culture and what that looks like. And I was reminded of a great Peter Drucker quote that culture eats strategy for breakfast. Now, Drucker wasn't saying strategy isn't important. I mean, strategy is important, but creating a powerful and empowering culture is a sure route to organizational success. That's really where he's going. So in particular, Ali and I were talking about the culture of like focus and discipline, like getting the job done, versus a culture of fun. So I have a few thoughts that I want to share with you. So what is more important, a culture of focus or a culture of fun? So I'm not even sure that's the right question to ask, like what's more important? I mean, they're both important. You really want both. To me, the better question is what comes first? A culture of focus and discipline or a culture of fun? And the story that I was relating to Ali was, listen, as a baseball coach of the Long Beach Dirtbags last year, I'm coaching in the Laguna Niguel Little League Baseball League, okay? And so I had a handful of kids that were all about horsing around. They're all about fun. And if anybody knows me as a coach, one of my core values is fun. I don't ever want the kids to lose, fun in the game. That's got to be part of the secret sauce of young sports. Like as soon as the sport is not fun anymore, I think the kids really drop out. They really lose the lessons that come with sports. So I always want a fun environment. But these kids were horsing around. And so I asked that golden question. I'm like, hey, kids, what comes first? Fun? Should we be all about fun or should we be about focus? I mean, ideally, we want both, but what comes first? And there was this great debate. And it seems like the team was split. But what was interesting is the kids that were great at baseball and the kids that really cared about winning, their answer was always about, Jamie, focus and discipline comes first. The fun comes after once we have that. And the kids that were horsing around and that weren't doing that well, kids that were striking out or missing the ball, they were all about the culture of fun is the most important thing, and that's what should come first. The focus and discipline will come after. Now, we didn't start our season off so well. I mean, loss after loss after loss, mercied in the first 1 or 2 innings of a few baseball games. Eventually, the kids learned loud and clear that in a losing culture, when you're losing, there's no fun in losing. I mean, eventually people are going to drop, right? So if you're running an office that's all about fun and your dollar per rep is low, like if all the statistics are low in the business, people are going to drop, they're going to turn over. There's no fun in losing. So towards mid-season, I kept asking that riddle question, what comes first? And eventually I got everybody on board with, okay, coach, focus and discipline come first and then the fun. And I'm like, bingo. I think that's really the answer is we've got to show, listen, we're here to win baseball games. We're here to play our best baseball. Give your parents, give the fans something to show up for. Like even the parents are coming to the games grumbling. Like this just isn't fun watching our kids getting mercied in the first inning. So let's focus. Let's be disciplined in our practices. Let's win some ball games and then let's ramp up the fun. Go figure. We started winning a few ball games, right? The parents are getting into it. The players are like, hey, this is great. This is what we signed up for. I'm like, yes, here's the reward, right? For focus and discipline is it's fun. It's a lot more fun to win. So think of examples in our businesses where, listen, we got to work on the focus and discipline, and then we can add layers of fun. And just 2 come to mind. One of them is focusing on a strong dollar per rep. Let's be disciplined and focused on making sure that the average rep in the money is making $200 a day or more. I think we all want to work in offices where the average paycheck's $1,000 a week or greater. Well, when that's happening, when we do that, you know what? The reward, let's reward everybody with the team night that's paid for. So I'm calling out to all owners. Let's reward the reps. Let's reward offices. Let's reward everybody when we're achieving great standards like that. Let's pay for team nights. Let's reward everybody with that. Or how about a culture where everybody is disciplined and showing up on time and dressed for success? You know what a great reward for that is? Bring in a killer guest speaker. whether it's on Zoom or live face-to-face. Let's bring in some added value as somebody that can educate the team. So really it's an and, right? Focus and fun. Just in the world of prioritization, I want that focus and I want that discipline there first. It has to be present. And then let's add layers of fun, because really it's both. We have to have both working to make it an unbelievable culture where people are growing, they're thriving, that people want to be a part of. It's our responsibility to make sure we're providing that type of culture. And remember, culture eats strategy for breakfast.